So align the volume, get the tip of the nose here, put the dot somewhere here where you can see the eyes, center this here, align it anatomically, magnify it a little. Nice anatomic alignment. Switch on the rendering now. So switch from sectional to render. Now I have to grab the volume and bring it down into the render box. Perhaps increase the render box a little bit. Oh, sorry. Fine-tune it a little bit, like so. Okay. Then down here we see the whole face, but do the following again. Bring it down to include just half of the face. Just half of the face will be enough. Avoid the back, the posterior part of the eye. Behind the vitreous body, there is an increase in the echogenicity. This is not bone, this is bone, but this is the dorsal increase behind the vitreous body, behind the eyeball. So try to keep this out of the picture. Now, lock the region, magnify the 3D, and now turn this guy on the side. No nasal bone. Okay? You could say, or perhaps it's just a unilateral absence. So you go back, unlock here, slide it over to the other side, lock the box, magnify, also no nasal bone here. I do this half face reconstruction because if you look from the side, you can see the nasal bone better. But if you look from the side and you have two halves of the face in one box, you will have superposition of the two bones. So look at this half first and then at this half. Then you can know if there's a nasal bone on either side, how big they are. Not that I think that it's absolutely important to know the nasal bones, but it shows you how to tease out bony structures a little bit better. And I hope you now understand why we said in the morning that 3D is no longer a toy, it's an important tool. You do not need it for your daily practice, but I hope for those of you who haven't practiced 3D so far will have found this a useful exercise today, and it will eventually improve your diagnostic capabilities, even if you only use 2D. For my routine practice, I've been asked a couple of times during the day, I use 2D all the time. When there's an anomaly, I do a 3D volume, I just store it away and go back to it later. I do the diagnosis in 2D, and sometimes 3D, in particular for brain or heart or skeleton, helps for the diagnosis.